welcome to day 18. Sorry I've been a little bit away. I just came back from a 2-week work holiday enjoyment from North America. I absolutely loved it there, and now I'm here in Hong Kong. And I'm back to my routine of listening to Joel Osteen 2 hours a day or even more. He's just like constantly on playing my house. And Mom and I joke that Gizmo, he must be like the most enlightened pup in the world because he just sits here and he's like listening to all this wonderful, sermons being poured into him. So he's like super positive guy. And half the time when I'm thinking about what to say, I just want to say like, if I could have any message for you guys is watch Joel Osteen because everything he talks, every word from his mouth is so gold and it positively impacts my life every single moment and every day. And I think part of it is right now I'm in a season of strengthening my relationship with God. And God, like, who is God? What is God? How does God look like? It is when I use it, and now I've shifted because before I used to use the term universe a lot. For me, universe or God is the creator of the universe. And, whichever word you use, Tony Robbins uses life a lot. Instead of saying God, he uses life. For me, I'm just going to be really outspoken in my faith and use the word God with these videos from now on. And that's a transition I'm working on. But anyways, one of the videos I saw yesterday was it was titled, God's Got This. And what the funny story happened between me and Gizmo is that we got locked out of our apartment 2 a.m. yesterday because he wanted to go for a walk. And I very sillily left my keys. And, I remembered what I heard previous in the morning from Joel Osteen. And Joel Osteen says, you know what? Like, in any moment of the day, just say to yourself, hey, God's got this. Everything's going to be okay. And give your worries to God. So that's what I did. And we got then back to our house. We got back in no problem. And we were just out for 10-15 minutes. We were able to get back into our apartment and have a good night's sleep. So that was wonderful. And what I want to say is one of the other things that we talk about or Joel Osteen mentions was sometimes why don't you ask with the childlike favor, in the sense of when a child goes to the store, most children, when they're in their pure childlike essence state, they're just going to ask. And something that Steven said today was when Steven, someone is really important in my life, and he said that, and he's a happy millionaire. It's a book he's working on, and he's created an amazing lifestyle where he makes way over $30,000 a month. And he had made that request to the universe maybe in 2009. So we're talking about close to 10 years ago, when he was broke as a bum. And with childlike favor, he asked universe, God, what would it take for me to have at least $30,000 a month in my life? And he calculated 30,000 by doing 1,000 a day times 30 days. Hey, babe, let me tell the story, okay? Okay, so $1,000 a day for 30 days, and that's what he did. And it showed up for him 4 years later after that question. So just remember that prayers may be delayed, but they are never denied. And he was chatting to us today, and one of the things he said that, when he made that demand for the $30,000 and he asked, and in his prayer, he just asked it just so adamantly, so daringly, without a thought that this type of request would be denied. It's just asking and just knowing with childlike favor that we'll get it, that you would get it, and that he would be able to get it. And so when we do these energy pull meditations, I would like us to think about that too, of whatever you're asking for, you're going to get it because God's got this. And, ask like childlike favors that you're going to get it no matter what. It's just a matter of when, it's just a matter of how that something will show up for you. So on that note, let's do an energy pull. And things have been showing up in amazing ways for me the past week, like crazy, almost yes, definitely magical and divine. How random people are contacting me, how just life is unfolding for me so magically. It's just really wonderful. So yes, I would say it's as a result of these energy pulling exercises. So I wonder what's going on for you in your life. So okay, so let's get this started. Okay, I have my little bub on my lap, so he's part of it too. So let's set the intention today that in this energy pull, it is more about making that strong connection to the creator of the universe, to strengthen our communication skills, because it's never that God is never not around. Sometimes in our deepest, darkest moments, we feel like God's not there, but it's exactly the opposite. Like, God is always here. It's just whether we're able to receive, whether we're able to perceive, whether we're able to acknowledge and realize that God and consciousness and awareness and everything is 100% available to us. It's just for us to reach out, us to receive, us to perceive. So all these energy pulls are a way to strengthen our perceiving, receiving, being, and knowing. Okay, cool. So just close your eyes and set the intention of what are the infinite possibilities from this, and what would it take to be the most amazing energy pull meditation ever so far. And just if there's any barriers around you to receive, would you just, like with a magic wand, just thing and erase them and just have them washed away, totally eradicate them, destroy and create them. Okay. Now what I'd like you to do is I want you to imagine, or I want you to feel the outer edges of you. And with the outer edges of you, just feel yourself expand and pull the outer edges of you to the size of the room that you're in. Pull the outer edges of you to the size of the building that you're in. The outer edges of you, just stretch those to over the Pacific Ocean, over the Atlantic Ocean, touching the moon and now touching the sun. And the whole idea of this exercise, this part of the exercise, is to be able to feel space. Okay. Take a deep breath in. Okay. So what I'd like you to do now is really get into vivid imagination of that which you would like to create in your life. Okay, let's think of a specific target right now. And imagine how it feels when you achieve it. Imagine how it feels when you are living your dream. Is there any music playing, or what's the smell around you? How does your heart feel? What are the sounds that you hear? and just make that command to like, hey, I want to tap into and tap into the vibrational frequencies, be vibrationally compatible with, vibrationally compatible to, and vibrationally aligned with that which I'd like to create in my life, and to be that energy now, and let's sit in that energy. And just know that like there is no ask that is too big. And to ask with childlike favor in this energy pull, you being in this energy, you're gonna get it. It's gonna show up for you, this or greater than you've ever imagined, with total ease. Any resistance, guilt, limitations, self-doubt you have to creating this dream in your life, you have to delete that file, because there is nothing that you do not deserve. You deserve everything in life. You deserve all the good, all the wonderful, all the beautiful blessings in life. Okay, and now what we're going to do is you're going to place your hands out in front of you. I'm going to ask you to imagine an energy ball, and in this energy ball is the feelings that we've had previously, just this moment about what you'd like to create, how it feels like, how it smells like. The vibration of it is all in this energy ball, and we're going to ask the universe, consciousness, awareness, everything, every molecules of consciousness in the whole galaxies to pour into this energy ball, because every single molecule of consciousness is supporting you in your life. And as we're pouring into this energy ball, what we're doing is we're pulling energy from all different molecules, all across all time, space, frames, and dimensions, across all corners of the universe, and pulling it in. And as we're pulling in, we're like, as with a fishing rod, we're like reeling in these wishes to come true. And we're all pulling it into this energy ball, and just, wow, my energy ball feels really solid right now, that it's really full, it's amazing. I just know that the consciousness has my back, and just pulling, 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 pulling. And you don't need to know how, you just say pull and it pulls. Just keep on pulling, 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 and smiling and being so excited, because whatever you're asking for, this dream, this wish, it's coming true. And you can ask and you could demand, and there's nothing crazy about your demand. Ask and you shall receive is a universal truth. The question is, what are you asking for? Or the deeper question is, have you been asking for? What haven't you asked that if you ask would just show up with so much ease? Everything that doesn't allow you to have that, perceive that, receive that, know that, and be that, are you willing to destroy and create? And when you feel your energy ball expanding, what you're going to do is you're just going to, on 3, we're going to just send trickles of energy, these energy signatures, droplets all over the whole world, to touch the hearts, to touch the life forms that are going to contribute to making your dream come true. On 3, 1, 2, and 3. Yay! Very cool. So I wonder how that's going to show up for you. And when it shows up, remember to acknowledge it. Remember to say, like, to acknowledge yourself for creating it. Acknowledge and give praise and thanks to God for it to show up for you in your life. And yeah, and just ask this big question of, how's it get better than this? So much love to you guys, and I'll definitely see you guys tomorrow. So will Gizmo. So bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys. Have a great day.